So there's a new meta blitz in Madden 24 that everybody is running. I play in a whole bunch of PL tournaments, and this is a blitz that I see consistently. A lot of people are running it, such as K-Mac. K-Mac is really good at it. So in this video, I'm going to break down how you guys are going to run this blitz. And if you guys have any questions on anything, put them in the comments down below. I can make videos on it and explain to you guys how to run it. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Also, subscribe. Ah, my God.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Words are tough, fellas. Hit the subscribe button and let's get straight into it. So the play or the formation we are going to be calling is going to be 3-3 cub. You can find this in the 4-6 playbooks and a bunch of other playbooks. So if you guys don't have 3-3 cub, switch to a playbook that has 3-3 cub. Your life is going to be a lot easier if you guys start running this blitz. So I'm in 4-6. I think this is probably the best book you guys should run this out of. So you're going to run 3-3 cub. Make sure all you have to have is baseline. You just need to be baseline. That is it. Nothing else. Baseline. Everything else is default for me. You can switch your zone drops if you want to. It's not going to affect the blitz. So if you guys think if you have 15-yard hooks that it's going to affect the blitz, it will not. Everything is going to be fine, but you guys can run cover 4, Mike Blitz 0, or Tampa 2. In my case, I'm going to run Tampa 2. I think Tampa 2 is the best shell to have behind a blitz, but you guys can mix it up if you guys want. Throw a little bit of cover 4 at him, a little bit of Mike Blitz 0, whatever you guys are feeling in the game, you guys can do that. But I think the main shell should be cover 2, so call cover 2, and then let's break down how you guys are going to set up this blitz. So what you guys are going to want to do is make sure you guys are pressing your blitz. Now, this is not going to affect if your blitz comes in or not, but the reason why you guys are going to want to press is because it's a lot easier to disguise coverages if you guys are pressing. Obviously, if you call it cover 4, you don't want the cover 4 backed off unless, like, you know, maybe a couple seconds left before half. Then you don't want to give up anything deep. But for the most part, you're going to want to make sure all your defense is pressed just so you guys can give the same look. So you press by clicking Y or triangle and then left stick down the press. Then to set up the actual blitz, you're going to want to shift your linebackers to the left, or opposite of the running back. So in our case, we're shifting to the left, and we did this by clicking left on the D-pad and then left stick to the left. Now you want to make sure all your linebackers are blitzed. Some plays, both linebackers are blitzed. In our case, Ted Hendricks is not. So we're going to blitz both of our linebackers, and we're going to do this by clicking the right on the D-pad and then right stick down the blitz all linebackers. And then finally, you're going to want to slant your D-line outside. Now this is going to cause the overload away from the running back where we have our defensive tackle Barrymore and Bo Jackson. Someone's going to come free on a disengage or just come free off the edge. And then finally, you just want to make sure you guys hover right here and watch how this blitz comes in. Right here, right there, we actually had Ted Hendricks come in. We were lucky enough to get a send 5. Now let's check out this instant replay. So right here, we set up our blitz. We're hovered right here. And right here, we are lucky enough where I went a little bit too far. But if you act like you're going to engage with one of the offensive linemen, they're going to look at you and they're going to try to pick you up. And in our case, right here, Ted Hendricks was actually able to come free off this edge. And then right here, Bo Jackson got picked up, but on the other side, we did have, I think this is this Barrymore or Mean Joe Green? Whoever it was, this is Barrymore right here. He was able to loop around this defensive tackle and he would have been coming free off the other edge. So if Mike Vick did get away from Ted Hendricks, or if he was standing straight in the pocket, we were going to have Christian Barrymore to come through off that left side. Let's do this one more time just to show you guys the blitz setup. So let's run this blitz one more time just to show you guys. We're going to shift our D-line away from the running back, and then we're going to blitz all of our linebackers, and then we're going to slant outside. We're going to make sure we hover right here. We're going to wait for them to hike the ball. Right there, we had 2 guys come free right there. Nobody got a hand on Vic, but if that's a slower quarterback, we're definitely going to make sure somebody's going to be able to tackle him. Right here, we had Ted Hendricks, and then I think this is Mean Joe Green right here that came free over on this left side. Right now, we are lucky enough where Ted Hendricks is coming free. More often than not, Ted Hendricks is not coming free. Most of the time, he's going to get picked up, especially if they are sliding. Ted Hendricks is going to get picked up, and this is going to allow them to come free off this left side. But this is easy block for send 5, and if they were to block the running back, Eric Dickerson would get Ted Hendricks, and then we're going to be able to get our disengaged guy off the left side right there, and he would be able to get an easy sack. Now I'm going to show you guys some coverage shows you can run behind this blitz.
Ready? Right.
So now I'm going to show you guys coverage so you guys can use. So what you guys are going to want to do is set up the blitz like we have it set up here. Then what we're going to want to make sure is we have a cover 3 shell over on the outside. We're going to take Sherman, put him in a deep blue. Take Dion, we're going to put him in an inside third. Now we have this cover 3 on the left side, and then we're going to want to put our slot corner in a hard flat, and this is against gun bunch. So what we can do is called the scissor adjustment. The scissor adjustment is pretty much manning 2 people up, and you're going to bracket it. We call it a scissor because of the way it looks once you're done. So against gun bunch, you take your top safety, man him up to the solo guy. You take your outside corner, you man him up to the running back. Now we have this scissor adjustment. If you look at it, it looks like a scissor, so that's why we call it the scissor adjustment. Now our only responsibility is going to be anybody that comes over from the left side of the field or the bunch side and crosses over to where the solo guy is and our scissor adjustment is, because we have no deep zones. So we're going to have to make sure we guard that. But right here, we're going to hover right here to make sure our blitz comes in. Right here. Everything was bagged right there. It was beautiful defense, and our blitz was able to come in. If you guys look at our instant replay right here, nothing was open. Everything was bagged. I used everything. The hard flat guarded that stop route, and we had Bo Jackson coming off that left side with an easy disengage. The left tackle didn't stand a chance, and it had to throw it to that flat route right there. Even if they catch that, that's about 3 yards right there, and we're going to take that every single down. Our opponent's not going to be disciplined enough to be able to keep throwing that check down route. They're going to throw at our user one time, and our blitz came free, put some pressure on him, and that's exactly what we wanted right there. Yeah. Now this is against a trips tight end formation. You can also use this against bunch, but I like this coverage cell versus trips. And pretty much what you're going to want to do is you're going to put your outside guy in an inside quarter like this. You want to put your top safety in a hook. You're going to put your slot corner in a flat like this, and then you want to take your backside right here, and you want to turn this into a cover 3 right here. So you're going to take your top safety, you're going to put him in a third, and you want to take this outside guy and you're going to put him in a outside third, just like this. Now this is going to prevent them from throwing a tight end post over on the left side right here. When it crosses, they can't throw verticals off breaks, so we're going to have a hook curl to guard that. They also can't throw the flag. You should probably turn this into an outside third, just because the backside third might not roll over fast enough. And then over here, pretty much we just don't want to give up nothing deep. We don't want to give up the vertical crosser. We don't want to give up PA boot shot, and our only responsibility is going to be anything that comes to the right side of the field and on a flat route, whether that's the running back, the tight end, or anything that crosses over to the right side. We're still going to want to hover just like this right here. Our responsibility is that flat route right there. Everything was bagged, and right there we had a great pressure right there. Let me show you guys an instant replay. So right here, as you guys can see, we're going to be able to get easy pressure. Our disengage from the defensive end comes free right here, and everything is pretty much guarded. Technically, they could really throw that drag route right there from the tight end if they wanted to, but it's going to be a tough throw, because by the time they throw that route and they realize that pressure is coming, there's going to be a hook curl and a hard flat right there with medium route KO, which is probably going to knock that out. Our user is on the running back right there, plus nothing deep was guarded, or nothing deep was open, so everything was guarded right there. It was an easy sack right there, and that's our second coverage cell that I like right there. So this is going to be the final coverage cell I give you guys. So if this video has helped you guys out, make sure you guys hit the like button, also the subscribe button. And this is going to be a Send 3 coverage cell. So I know this is not another blitz coverage cell, but it's going to be really good when you're trying to mix in a little bit of coverage after you've been blitzing so much. Again, you guys can run stock cover 2. You guys don't have to run all those adjustments that I showed you guys. You guys can run stock cover 2 and be really fine with that too. So technically you guys have 3 coverage cells, but here's going to be another coverage cell you can run. So you're going to set it up. Even if you're sitting in coverage, you're going to want to make sure everything looks the same. So we slanted everything. It looks great, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to end up sending 3 right here. We're going to make sure that our left side, or the strong side of the formation, is in a cover 3. There we go. All right, so we're there in a cover 3 just like this. Now we're going to take that slot corner. We're going to put him in a hard flat to guard the flat. We want our outside backer in a hook curl. We don't want him, or a vert hook, excuse me. We don't want them to throw the seams or anything. No hitches, nothing like that to be guarded. So we're going to make sure on that side everything is bagged. We don't have to worry about anything. Maybe a double corner setup we might have to worry about, but we can sprint over there in time and still be able able to guard double corners. Then over on the right side or the solo side, the weak side of the formation, it doesn't matter what formation, you just got to know the strong side of the formation and the weak side of the formation. So we're gonna leave this in cover 2. We're gonna want to actually back off our outside cornerback right there in a cloud flat. This is so he can guard anything like a crosser, a post, backed off, coming over from that left side of the field. And we're going to take Ted Hendricks right here and we're going to put him in a hard flat. So we kind of double Mabled with a cloud flat and a hard flat. This hard flat's going to guard a drag that maybe crosses over from the left side or the running back on a flat route. And then we have that cloud flat right here to make sure the post, crosser, and all that is guarded. And then we have Palomalu in that deep half to make sure nothing gets over top of that cloud flat. A deeper crosser, a deep skinny post that would possibly get over it. So this is a really good coverage so that you guys can mix in with the blitz. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, man. Let me know what other tips you guys would like to see on the channel, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.